Hello, I'm Rob, and Halloween is coming up, and I am going to be reviewing The Uninvited. It's a ghost movie that was released back in 1944, and it's about a brother and sister from London who are vacationing in Cornwall. While out on a hike, they see an old Gothic-looking house on top of a lonely cliff. They find out that the house is for sale at a really cheap price by an older man, and they are charmed by it, so they decide to buy it. But like other haunted house movies, it features a tragic, mysterious past. It involves a mysterious locked room and the granddaughter of the former owner that the siblings bought the house from.
Please get out of this house now.
Now lie there quietly. I'm not afraid of anything here.
Then be afraid. Be afraid for heaven's sake. When you were a little child, the evils of this house reached out for you. Stella, go! Go!
Now, over the years, I read in books and in a lot of critical essays about this movie and how it's one of the scariest ghost films of all time and how influential it was. And up until recently, I hadn't been able to see this movie. As a matter of fact, until Criterion Collection released this movie, it wasn't available on DVD. But now that it has, I can finally see this movie for myself. Now, I gotta say, I can see why this movie is very influential. It's a very atmospheric movie, and I can see how haunted house movies like The Haunting of Hill House, Legend of Hell House, or even most recently Woman in Black with Daniel Radcliffe got inspirations from it. But as a scary movie, I don't think it holds up quite as well as if you go into this movie with really high hopes. The Uninvited does mix intense chills, some romance, light humor, and great art direction together. The movie starts out with a very great opening of the ocean near the house and a moody voiceover from the brother, played by Ray Milland, about ghosts and the other world. The brother and sister are played by Ray Milland and Ruth Hussey, and they are very energetic. I liked how sometimes the snappy dialogue between the two of them work, and as a matter of fact, in the scene where they're sneaking into the house for the first time and they're exploring it, the two joke around quite a bit.
Quite a bit like
The rose bowl there, the grandfather clock there, and mother in her best grey moire sweeping down the stairs.
Well, you'll be howling in a minute. Come on out.
Oh, not on your life. I'm going to see the rest of this. Come on, Rick, let's pretend we're buying. I'll toss you for the bedroom with the best view.
Oh, they've all got best views.
Open fire while you bathe. What luxury.
You know, this is a Saturday night only bathroom.
I've had one of my feelings. We're really going to buy this house.
Oh, yes? And did your feeling tell you what you're going to buy it with?
Well, if we both put in everything we have, maybe we can get it. Well, it's terribly out of the way, and it hasn't been lived in for
Gail
years.
Russell plays the granddaughter who has a family connection with the house that the siblings bought. And Russell, this is my first time seeing her, and she may not have been a great actress based on what I saw, but she has very wide eyes and a very soft voice that does suggest a sort of otherworldly feel. She can be intense, friendly, or on the edge, and she does it all pretty well.
Don't be afraid, Stella.
Afraid?
Well, we were a little.
I wanted to see the dawn with her.
Her?
Don't you know who it is in your house? I could feel her presence everywhere. And there was something else. Something I've never known in my whole life.
Now come on, young Stella. I'll take you home.
But I don't want to go.
Sorry, but I've got to get some sleep, you know.
But I can come back.
No.
What do you mean?
There is supposed to be romantic tendencies between the brother and the granddaughter, but since Ray Milland looks older, it was kind of hard for me to take it, very believable-like. The storylines I thought were very interesting, even though the backstory about the house could be a little bit confusing. I like the characters were given very strong personalities to help with the character development and the drama. And the music, the score itself fits the scenes very well depending on tone. For the comical scenes, they were light. If there were scary moments, the music was deeper. Or the romantic scenes, sort of that sort of thing. Now, I did think that The Uninvited could drag a little bit at times, but still, I do recommend it. I think it's one of the first movies to take the haunted house, and ghosts, very seriously. I mean, up to that point, ghosts were oftentimes used in comedies in a way to, they kind of, as a method to try and trick the leading characters, like, for example, There's, let's say, Abbott and Costello are exploring a haunted house and there's gangsters there and they want to get rid of them. They use ghosts and stuff like that, or pretend to be ghosts. But here they actually take it very seriously. The characters are interesting in this particular movie, The Uninvited. There's a good balance of atmosphere and light moments, and the acting for the most part is pretty good. And the mystery of the house I thought was fun to try and solve. If you're expecting a movie where you expect scares every minute of when the people are going through the house and they see ghosts or something like that, you like Legend of Hill House or something, you might be a bit disappointed. Sometimes the ghost story can take a little bit of a backseat to what's going on in the movie, but still, I could see where later haunted house movies got their influence from.
Pamela. It's coming from downstairs.
It comes from everywhere and nowhere.
Now take hold of yourself, Pam. I'm going down to search the place.
Rick, I've searched. There's never anything there.
Never? Do you mean you've heard it before?
Yes.
Alright, that's my review of The Uninvited. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to visit the main page and look at some other reviews, or if you have seen The Uninvited, go ahead and post some comments about what you thought. Thank you very much for watching.